Hello and welcome back to another episode of Mountain Blade Warband. As usual, I hope everyone is safe and well and that you are still enjoying my content. If you are, please make sure to hit that like button, comment or put any questions in the section below, and please make sure to subscribe as it really does help the channel out, and especially if you turn on them notifications, you will get obviously the latest videos as soon as they come out. This episode has been made as a few people have asked for some more guides or overviews on the game, and one in particular asked about villages, towns and castles, so here we are. I thought I might as well make one for him. If you do like these videos, make sure to put them comments below. If there's anything specific that you want maybe an overview or a guide on, chuck it below. And like you say, if you think I've missed anything, please make sure to comment below, and obviously so I can read that and take that in consideration, obviously, and see if I have missed it or if I've purposely missed it out, if I thought it wasn't actually necessary. But anyway, thank you and I hope you enjoyed the content. So first up, the overview on villages. So all villages belong to a specific castle or a town. This means that if that castle or town is taken by another kingdom, whoever takes that castle or town, that village will then belong to that territory there. Villages, castles and towns can only be granted to you or other lords by the king. Therefore, a high renown is actually very vital if you want land, and high relations with the king or other lords can also sway this decision when it comes to making a somewhat diplomatic situation there. Villagers will provide you with an overview of their well-being once you've entered the menu for that village. So like before, you saw that that village wasn't actually that rich. It was actually a very poor village, and that's one of mine because it's that in my territory. I've been out fighting a lot. If you do scroll down and click manage this village, it will bring up all the buildings yet to be built to upgrade the village. Each building will give you a new benefit to this village. Such as a manor house will allow you to actually stay there rent free. You can recruit from a village depending on the relationship with you on that village. If it's negative, no one will join you. If you're at war with the kingdom, if it belongs to you, you also not recruit unless high relations. But also, if you've had a spate of bad luck with wars recently, people won't join you due to the fact that you can't help your troops survive a battle, so you keep getting them in or killed, so they don't want to join you. You can also buy supplies at a village. You can walk around in that village and talk to the folk and go see the village elder for information or other quests that will increase your relation with that village. You can also raid towns for villages for goods and supplies with a negative effect after you've done that. So once you've raised the ground and taken all the goods, obviously the village won't like you anymore. Any land that is directly granted to you by the king you currently hold as a lord will pay rent to you weekly unless it's a village which has just been raided, like I've just mentioned. So once it's raided, no one's there, but this will eventually recover again. Towns and castles provide more money per week than villages, obviously, but it is always useful to try and look after your village, as it does provide you good rent. And just like I'm doing now, I'm doing a quest for that village to help them train better. It will give me a chance to increase my relation with them for loyalty, obviously for better recruitment, and at the same time it's going to allow me to either accept a gift or reject their gift for helping them take on the raiders that come to the village. So in the end, I'm actually able to reject it, so I actually gain a little bit of honor. So these are the main overviews for villages. Castles are much simpler than villages or towns. These can be upgraded by building specific buildings again, but this doesn't actually hold a guildmaster or an elder. You can control a garrison and can deposit your troops or take from the garrison to your party depending on what your needs are at the moment. You can deposit or take away prisoners as well, but side note, any troops belonging to a certain kingdom you're at war with will only be present in the dungeon until the war is over, so get them sold off before the actual peacetime breaks out, as they actually automatically are released as soon as peace is announced. Castles and towns can also be used to hold feasts once you're married in the Lord's Hall, as your wife will sort out the feast as long as you deposit all the food and drink in the chests that are provided around the hall. But you also talk to your wife on what she deems is necessary, and she'll also rate what she thinks the feast will be like as well. So, like I say, castles are a lot simpler, they're just a stronghold of the land. So, all you have to do is really build them, protect them, and they'll just keep paying rent to you. Simple as that. Overlords may or may not deposit troops to the actual dungeons. A lot of the times they do, so this is a benefit. So, like I say, just get them sold off to the ransom broker, and that is really the main objects of the castles. They just hold the territory, hold the villages, everything like that. So, obviously, towns are much bigger. Towns hold a tavern, a marketplace, and a tournament arena. Taverns can be used to boost the relation of the town by buying them drinks. Tournaments can be used to boost your relations with lords and gain renown and coin from betting, but also allows you a good chance to go and swoon a lady afterwards in the Lord's Hall, as you will be invited. The marketplace obviously is for the trade. You can also find current market information in the menu tab for each of the goods that are sold there and where you might make the most profit. But also, the good thing about the taverns is that you can meet companions and hire them, mercenaries, you can see bards, you can get ransom brokers, loads of people that you want to meet will always be in the taverns. If you take a walk around the streets, you can find the guildmaster and get quests for extra boost to relation with the town. Can also find out information about the land and kingdoms, and you can also buy business from the guildmaster to make weekly income, as long as you have a good relation with the town and with the lord who owns it. So once again, just a little bit bigger stronghold than your obviously your village and your castle, but with a lot more abilities to kind of do things. Obviously, some towns can hold a little bit more, a couple of more villages. But obviously this is just another major stronghold in the land, so you need to also deposit your troops in there, just like a castle. You can deposit your troops, take them out again. Same again with the prisoners, you can deposit them or take them out, but remember, get them sold off before the war's over. Raiders and obviously your barbarians are all the kind of the thugs that are in the game, will all stay there until you sell them off. But yeah, it is a lot simpler. It's a lot simpler than you think sometimes, the villages, castles and the towns. You just have to get used to them. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the video and you found the information useful. Some of it might be quite obvious, but obviously you just needed a little tap towards that direction of, or a kind of backup of what you already thought. If you think I've missed something out, please make sure to put it in the comment section below. Make sure to like the video, make sure to put on notifications to the channel, and like lastly of all, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel out, and it really does spur me on to actually get back and making the videos again, especially when I've had a long week at work and it's been very busy and I'm trying to find time to actually make the content there. But I do appreciate everyone's support at the moment. You've all been brilliant. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next episode.